What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. I'm KG. If you guys are here, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. It all helps out a lot. If you decide you don't like the video, just leave a comment down below. Tell me why. First, I want to talk about Double Cyclone. I want to talk about this because the technical highest rarity is probably going to be these Duelist Revolution ones if you go for the first editions. But I would recommend just not buying this card, bro. Like, if you look at these first edition copies, they're going to run you like $4 or $5. Of course, you have a couple here for $2, but after that, it's going to be $3, $4, $5. It's just like, don't do this. Like, what I'm saying is this card will eventually get reprinted because there's no high rarity to this card. And it's a solid card, especially against Dracotel. You know, they go to negate your spell. You pop your spell and pop another card that they have. So it stops them from negating your spell and they get rid of another interruption. So this card is actually really decent. It's really, really good in practice against Dracotel. But don't pay $5 for these Duelist Revolutions. Don't pay $3 for these Yusei copies. Just get yourself a cheap copy that'll serve your purpose. You know, you don't want to be spending too much money on these cards. Next, I want to talk about Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. These original print Phantasmes, there's a few mod plays on here, but after those mod plays run out for the first editions, there's only going to be, I think they're like $15 after that. So yeah, like $15. So after that, you know, 15 goes up to 20. These platinums are not a bad buy either. The QCRs are like $11 too. I think these are cheaper than the fucking original prints. Yeah, dude. So like these are cheap too. You can get in on these pretty cheap. I just wanted to show you guys Fantastical Dragon Phantasme because I saw a couple of copies for cheap and you know they go up significantly. Like I said, even these platinums, they go up significantly. You can get them for $2, $3 and then they go up. So yeah, I would definitely consider getting Phantasme if it's something that you want to get for your collection. I'll talk about the high rarity Exo Sister cards. If you look at the CRs for Sophia, the Starlight rares for any of them, any of the Starlights, any of the CRs, the original CRs, they're very low in quantities. So, you know, if this is something that you want as far as like you're an Exo Sister player or you like Exo Sisters or you might want to play it in the future at a high rarity, then you may want to look into getting these sooner rather than later, just because these cards are super solid and they're getting some cracked ass support. If I remember correctly, these guys are getting some custom ass shit, bro. If I remember correctly, I'll have to look it up and I'll edit it in the video. Talk about Vanity's Fiend. Well, KG, why are you talking about Vanity's Fiend? The card's ass. Well, this card stops your opponent from special summoning, so it's actually pretty decent. Really decent card. Almost every time I slap this down, I win the game. So like, this card's pretty decent. For the original print ultimate rares, these cards really don't exist. I can't recommend buying these. They're very expensive, and if you do get a copy of one of these, it's probably going to have a little bit of damage. Like I'm sure even these near mints are not truly near mint. You know, as you can see, there's just no copies of these that exist. So I don't know, you might have missed the boat on that one, but I am showing you guys the card that goes up in price, and then the ultis from the OTS, same deal. These goes up in price significantly. I don't recommend buying these either just because they're expensive. And I can see this card getting like a Starlight. I can see this card getting reprinted. So, you know, I probably would stay away from these Vanity's Fiend as far as the high rarities. But even some of the lower rarities are going up in price, lower in quantity. So I just wanted to bring it up and show you guys what's going on with Vanity's Fiend. Of course, you can get into a Dual Devastator Ultra Rare. There's copies you can get, but Astral Pack low in quantities. You can see on the screen. So like a few copies of that card are low in quantities. I'm never recommending you guys go out and just pick up cards. You know, I'm just saying if there's cards that you want, they're low in quantities. You know, I'm bringing up cards that are low in quantities that go up in price. So maybe look into getting them if you want them for your collection. But don't ever invest in this game with the idea of selling. Just buy stocks, buy crypto. Trust me, it's just the wave. Not financial advice. I'm just trying to talk to y'all. But Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, obviously there's a lot of copies of this card, so you won't struggle to get your hands on this. But you will struggle to get your hands on a Starlight rare. This card's very, very rare. You know, Brothers of Legend cards are just super rare for the high rarity cards. And then like I said, it goes up significantly. And this is Dragoon. This card had a format. This card's pretty iconic. Everyone knows about Dragoon. So as you can see, it goes up quick for the highest rarity. Someone in the comments brought these cards up, Clockwork Knight and Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I think these are good pickups if you want them. As you can see with the graph, the lowest copy that's ever sold was 115. Like I said, not a bad time to buy it. But Clockwork Knight, I'm bringing this card up because it's also low in quantities, goes up significantly. But if you guys have been around for a while, you know this card's always been around 30, 35 bucks and just been going up and going away. So this is not a bad time to get one. If you want to get one for 37, 40 bucks, not bad at all because it's going to keep going up. I think that's why this card has some value, is because Kriston. But moving forward, I want to talk about Archfiend. Leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. If you don't like it, tell me why. Leave a comment and tell me why. Talk your shit. But Regenesis Archfiend, I want to talk about this card mostly because LKG, you play Regenesis, you're biased. Well, first of all, you're right. You're right. I am biased. This card's broken, but I wanted to talk about it because it goes up in price. As you can see on the right side, you got 1 with 3. You know, there's a couple little walls here, 5, but like, I mean, if you're looking at the price at the same time, you already see where I'm going with this. Shit's going up in price quickly, so, you know, I am biased. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm not, but these cards do go up quickly. You know, I'm not bringing them up for my own good. I got these cards when they first dropped, but you know, I'm bringing it up to show you guys cards that go up quickly that you want to pull the trigger on sooner rather than later if it's something you want for your collection. Because I don't see this getting reprinted anytime soon. And even if it does, there's no way they're going to give us a Starlight. But then again, we never know. We never know. Can't even say that because Konami's ass. They might give us a Starlight. Who knows? But I'm showing you guys cards that go up in price quickly. So anyways, Yatagarasu. Back when I was playing this card, was skipping my goddamn turn. It was fucking terrible. Like, shit made me want to quit the game. It was so annoying. Back then I was ass. I was even more ass back then. So I'm like, how do I stop this? You know, it was ridiculous. But $46 for this, and then like as you see, it just goes up significantly. And no one really has many copies of this card. And when this card dropped, it was like $200 or something like that. Something ridiculous. So I'm just saying, if you guys want this card now, it's at a low. As you can see with the graph, this is as low as it's been. So if you guys want a Yata Starlight Rare, not a bad time to buy it. Forward here, I want to talk about Ultimate Slayer. This is the card that we all need in our arsenal. This is just a solid ass card. The original print secret rares are going lower in quantities. This card comes unlimited, but as you can see, even with the unlimiteds in here, it just goes up. And then the PURs, the PCRs, these cards both go up quickly. Like I said, I'm just showing you guys cards that go up quick that you guys should look into sooner rather than later. And then, like I said, yeah, the Platinum Secret Rares, these cards look amazing and they go up significantly as well. So I don't know, I'm just telling you guys some cards that go up quick that you might want to get a higher rarity of. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, bro. If you guys don't like the video, just tell me why. Next I want to talk about Herald of Orange Light. I'm going to talk about the Starlight Rare and the Ultimate Rare. KG, why are we talking about this card? Fairies are ass. Why are we talking about this card? Well, fairies won't always be ass, bro, and I'm sure there's someone out there that's cooking with fairies at some locals or something. I'm sure someone's out there cooking with these, but as you can see, man, low in quantities, goes up in price significantly. Not many of these at all. 20 listings of this card, and just about everybody only had one. And then if you go over to the ultis, it's a similar deal. I think some people do have more than one on this, like there's some threes, but as you can see here, same stories. It just goes up significantly. So I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just telling you guys what it is. This card just got reprinted in a Starlight Rare. I don't think this card's getting reprinted in a higher rarity. So, I mean, I would look into getting these cards because Herald of Orange Light's a broken ass card. Negate and destroy from the hand. All you gotta do is send a fairy. So, I mean, these cards are very solid. Thank you guys for watching this market watch. I really do appreciate it. If you stayed this long, go ahead and leave a like, support the channel, leave a comment, subscribe, obviously, if you're not. And thanks for checking me out, guys. I really do appreciate you. Also, I want to say, if you guys are looking for something to invest in, don't invest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Invest in the stock market, invest in crypto. Like literally you can just buy Bitcoin and just forget that it's there. You could just buy Amazon stock and forget that it's there. Like I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you guys, if you're looking to invest in something, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not what you want to invest in. So obviously I'm here to show you guys some cards that are going up in price, but I wouldn't be investing in this game anymore. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care.
Me.